I started JT Design 6 months ago. It's an architectural design service. We draw up plans, 3D models for clients who are looking to add value to their houses. Slightly different from general other architectural practices where we will always provide a 3D modelling service so that clients can actually walk into their property in a CAD format and get to see what their building's going to look like in built reality before they actually put a spade in the ground. Graduated from university a little over 2.5 years ago. There wasn't a lot of architectural placements going at the time. So it was at this point that I decided to pursue an athletics career. I made the Olympic trials for London. Just missed out on the finals by less than a second. So it occurred to me that starting up my own business could be the right thing for me to do. It was a little bit daunting because I wasn't necessarily sure of the ins and outs of running a business. I'd only ever been employed. So this idea for me was really new. I came across Enterprising Merseyside. I was put in contact with some really great people. They made me aware of the 6 workshops that they run. Not only was it great for gaining that knowledge with regards to things like tax, finance, keeping your books, it was also great to be in that forum of people also starting their own businesses. For example, I've made a contact with a guy who's now actually building my website, so that it's not just a case of obtaining all that knowledge through Enterprising Merseyside. There are amazing reciprocal benefits to attending these workshops also. And this gave me the confidence to move forwards and push the business forwards with a great deal of confidence. Over the last 6 months, it's just really grew. Faster than I would have ever imagined. But you know, that's where Enterprising Merseyside has been a real great help, because I have my business advisor there to email if I run into any issues. So obviously the business is growing at a rate that I was not sure it would have done in the first place, so my business advisor's there to offer some real great advice. Yeah, starting the business has had a really great positive effect on my life. I'm not governed by anybody else's time frames. You know, I'm my own boss now, so time management is key. Obviously I still need to meet client deadlines, I still need to meet council deadlines. However, it is really flexible on my terms. As I say, I still train to a pretty high level with my athletics, so it just gives me that little bit more flexibility to allow me to fit in both parts of my life without compromising one or the other. Just the fact that you feel in control of everything is actually quite liberating. I would recommend that anybody, if they've got a solid enough business idea, do it. You know, a lot of the time it's just being brave enough to make those initial first few steps. If you make that decision, you won't regret it. There are people there to help, there are people there who want you to succeed. Enterprising Merseyside is now there as a utility to help people just get on their feet. And you know what, it's not as difficult as what I imagined it first would be. It's just a case of, as I say, making that initial decision, being brave enough to see it through, and then just run with it. Just run with it, and everybody could, if they've got a solid enough business idea, then you know, everybody can certainly make a success of themselves.